All right, everybody, Bryce here, coming at you with another real quick crypto market update, and the market continues to catch fire in the best way possible. Not fire like we had back in 2022 when the markets were literally on fire and everybody was running around like a chicken with their head cut off. No, we are now firmly in control of the trend, us bulls. So it is a good time to be long the market. In fact, on this past Tuesday, Bitcoin broke its all-time high from 2021 for the first time in I think it was 860 something days. Broke it for the first time, very sharply broke right around to 69,000 and change. And then there was that notorious $10,000 candle to the downside. Okay, it was about an 8 to 9% drawdown. And what I saw from there is what really is inspiring today's message. What I saw in that move was an enormous buy wall come in right around $60,000 to support the price. So sure, there was a very sharp dip down, but that dip was supported by buyers. And that's what you want to see, okay? Bitcoin very swiftly bounced off $60,000 and today broke back above $70,000 per coin, mind you. So it's a really, really, really strong sign that the bulls are in control of the trend. We hit the 20-day moving average on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. Some of the altcoins kind of tested down to their 50-day moving average, but we very, very quickly recovered that dip, and that is exactly what you want to see in a bull market. Those dips, when they come, they're very sharp. They liquidate the algorithms and the momentum traders and the really short-term panicky people out there who are on the 1-minute chart and just, buying at high and selling low, just how you're not supposed to do it. So those people got liquidated, and in fact, you could see it in the numbers. There was about $1 billion of leverage that was completely wiped off the map. Okay, and for the past couple of weeks, I had been talking to you guys in these market updates and in some of my private calls and private writings that folks subscribe to. Been talking about this theme of leverage that has been percolating up. Okay, and we see leverage in a couple different ways, both in open interest that was soaring, as well as funding rates. Okay, funding rates are really important to understand. I use funding rate heat maps to basically show you how much people are paying to go long a futures contract or how much they're paying to go short a futures contract. And the higher that funding rate, the more leverage, the more short-term sort of leverage there is in the market, and thus the more prone to a correction you are. And what we saw, leverage or funding rates were like 100% annualized, 200% annualized, crazy amounts on these altcoins. So you just knew the boat was tilted a little bit to one side. The boat was a little too bullish and certainly prone to a correction once everybody kind of gets on that one side. Now the boat kind of tipped over and boom, it's reset. So funding rates have come back in line with sort of annual averages, sort of, normalcy, which is really good. A lot of that leverage was expunged. You had a big liquidation. And now I see clear signs that it's all clear skies ahead for altcoins and for Bitcoins. So I'm really, really excited. You continue to see inflows into these Bitcoin ETFs. I think it's something on the order of $500 million a day on average since they launched like 50 days ago. There's over $50 billion of assets in these Bitcoin ETFs. There's about $95 to $100 billion of assets in the gold spot ETFs. So already in 50 days or so of trading, maybe 60 days, right? I mean, January 11th, you guys do the math. There's already been about half the amount of assets under management in the Bitcoin ETFs as gold ETFs, okay? And those gold ETFs have been trading for over 20 years, mind you. So this to me is a really bullish sign. I couldn't be more excited. I'm seeing rumors that Merrill Lynch and Morgan Stanley are going to be flipping the switch in a good way, flipping the switch, offering Bitcoin Bitcoin spot ETFs to their clients, which would be a whole nother universe of buyers, a whole nother wave. And what we're really seeing is kind of a wealth effect in the crypto markets, whereby long-term sort of Bitcoin holders and altcoin traders and stuff, they're seeing these passive flows into Bitcoin ETFs, and they're cashing out their Bitcoin and they're going to speculate in the altcoins. And we see this time and time again in the big caps of the stock market, right? The big caps do really well, and then all the people kind of cash out and go and try their hand at some of the smaller cap, higher risk, higher reward opportunities. This is the classic wealth effect. This is what causes rotations in market cycles. It's something that we talk about a lot in our group, is timing those rotations. And what we're seeing right now is just some big distribution, some big selling from long-term holders of Bitcoin, and then recycling those profits into altcoins. So it's an incredible time to be a strong holder of altcoins. My portfolio is much more positioned towards altcoins than it is towards Bitcoin. Of course, always have a little bit of Bitcoin because you never know. It could one day go to $1 million and leave everybody else in the dust. I don't think that's the possibility, but there's maybe a 0.01% chance, and I don't want to get left on the sidelines. So I always have a little bit of Bitcoin as well. But right now, it's really important to make sure you're paying attention to the altcoin world, whether it's DeFi, AI, gaming, right? Meme coins. There, I said it. I'm not a huge meme coin guy, but those things are pumping too. So it's a good time to be in the crypto market, especially as the Ethereum upgrade, EIP 4844, aka Dencun, Denver and Cancun, they kind of combined it. And it's going to be one upgrade. All their upgrades are like whatever, Berlin and Shanghai and Paris, city names. That upgrade is going live next week. And that's going to make the platform, the protocol, much more faster, much more easier to use. And it's a great, great thing for the technological advancements of crypto. So it's going to be a great time. And not to mention the Ethereum ETF very well could be around the corner in May of this year. So a lot to look forward to. And I hope you enjoyed today's market update. I hope you enjoyed all the good green price action in the markets. Now, also real quick, if you're not already subscribed to a service where you could get fundamental analysis, technical analysis, newsletters, videos, and much, much more, and as well joining a community of over 10,000 crypto traders and investors who are following my research. If you don't have anything like that, but you want it, okay, buy zones and sell zones, fundamentally finding and identifying the strongest cryptocurrencies on the market, the best trends, the highest momentum. If you want it, I got a gift for you today. $1 from you to me for a 2-week trial from me to you, okay? So I give you a 2-week trial for Crypt Nation, okay? And again, has all of my hottest sort of picks, all of my hottest analysis, along with my team of researchers. You give me $1 and you come and see, right? I'm sure you're gonna love that 2-week trial and you're gonna wanna stick around because the bull market, ladies and gentlemen, it's just now heating up. I can feel it. This chart is giving off a lot of steam right now, and clearly the bulls are on parade. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. We'll see you around.